Have you ever come up with such an elaborate scheme or story to possibly get yourself out of a tight situation? All right, welcome back to Chris and His Love. Thank you for joining with us. We've been having a fun and exciting 2 weeks. Sorry we missed you last week, but life, you know.
Busy, man.
Right.
Doing dog training.
Dog training and
with our spawn and
other such. And lots of working, too.
Yeah.
So, it's been busy. But I did see this video. I wanted to talk to you about it. And get your kind of reaction of it. Okay. So this mom is walking in her house down the hallway, and she peers into her son's teenage son's bedroom.
Okay.
It's all clean, bed made. Everything looks put in place and in order, and everything is done.
What does he want?
There's a little note on the pillow.
Oh, what are his demands?
A little note on the pillow.
Okay. I'm assuming it's...
She walks over and it says, Mom. She's shaking in her boots, right?
Oh, that sounds like a runaway.
So she opens it up.
Or
well, she didn't want to, but she opened it.
Okay.
And it says, Hi, Mom. I have run away because little Miss Mary Sue has convinced me that we should run away and have kids together. And she has convinced me that smoking the devil's lettuce isn't so bad, and that we are going to live in the trailer park where she already has a trailer, and we're going to grow some of our own devil's lettuce and trade it for other people so we can get things that we need in the trailer park.
Barter. Barter.
Yep, barter. And don't worry, Mom. I'll be back soon so that you can meet your new grandchild and all your other grandkids.
Stop.
Signed, your 13-year-old son.
Stop.
P.S. None of this is true. See, things could be worse in life other than bad report cards. Mine's on the table. I'm at Carl's.
Oh, no. What a roller coaster.
Right?
Okay.
So, I was never that... I had plenty of bad news when I was a kid. But I was never that creative to come up with something so, like, outlandish to be like, see, that's so bad.
It's not so bad. It could be worse. Yeah, I don't know.
So, very interesting. So, have you ever come up with such an elaborate scheme or a story to possibly get yourself out of a tight situation? You're like, yeah, but I can't think of it now. Test anxiety.
It wasn't good. It wasn't a good excuse.
Well, they seldom are.
It was not elaborate like that. I was saying goodbye to a friend, a male friend, on the front porch.
Oh.
And, or wait, maybe we're in the living room? Oh, gosh, because it doesn't make sense if we're on the porch. Or my brother was on the front porch. Okay, here's what it is. I had a friend, and I liked them. But we were not, like, boyfriend, girlfriend. Or maybe we were, my parents didn't know. Typically, that was not the fashion. That's not what happened. Typically, like, my dad would take him out for dinner, and they would, like, have conversation, get to know each other, and then anyway, but I think we were getting ready to leave, and anyway, we kissed inside, and I think my brothers saw through the window because our front door was open, but our glass was what is that? Storm door? Mm-hmm. Was clear glass. And anyway, somebody saw us kissing. And when they were like, what was that? My whole thought was there was a bump in the carpet and he was such a gentleman to catch me. But we're like, similar enough height that it just so happened.
Oh, it just so happened.
Just so happened that, like, when he caught me, like, it mushed my face into his like a klutz, obviously.
Obviously.
To this day, though, if anything happens, someone in my family will be like, oh, was there like a bump in the carpet? Or I'm like, okay.
Some things you can never live down.
Never. It could be anything stupid. And my brothers will be like, so bump in the carpet? Or I think the first time when you came out for us to get married, I think one of my brothers saw us like kiss quickly. Mm-hmm. And they made a comment about
Did they?
Another guy catching me on the bump in the carpet.
Probably.
And I was like, okay. Okay.
That was 19 years ago.
Okay.
What? It's a good thing.
No, it was... Yeah. Yeah, oh, yeah, when you came out for us getting married, yeah.
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about, like, when they met you. That's when they came out to us, and that was, like, 20 years ago.
Yeah, that was 20 years ago.
That's exciting. I love that we've been married for that long.
Yeah, it's a good thing.
It is. We've almost been married as long as we were not with each other.
Almost.
I guess in like another year, 2 years, we will have been married. No, we will have known each other.
Halvesies.
Yeah, we'll have been half our life.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, honey.
Oh, honey.
Oh, honey. Well, on our way to 50, 30 more years. I don't know that my body's going to make it 30 more years.
You better figure it out then.
I'm trying. Me and my nutritionist and my naturopath, we're trying to figure it out.
Of course, then I would have to start figuring it out too. So.
Well, yeah. But that's okay. What about you?
I never came up with anything that elaborate. However.
Anything non-elaborate?
No, I did have it wasn't necessarily, well, it was kind of it wasn't really elaborate. I was just trying to be stupid and get out of something.
Sure.
Right? Because I was supposed to get certain grades, but I was also like a super procrastinator.
No. That doesn't sound like you.
Don't lie to me, Paul Blart. And anyway, I was going through a phase. Blah, blah, blah.
Sure.
So our report cards were printed on like these mainframe type computers. So it was really like a dot printer.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Right? And
like the ones like a
yeah.
the loud.
So yeah.
Nice.
So it was easy to change grades.
What? With like a marker?
Yeah.
Or a pen?
Yeah.
Did your parents buy it?
Maybe the first time.
The first time. How often did you try to change your grades?
Well, at least 2 times in a row.
Did you get in trouble? Did you just not do it well the second time?
No, it was like, okay, I'll believe you this one time about how this or that or whatever, but not the second time.
Sure.
Yeah. But anyway, yeah.
Did you ever try turning like an F into an A?
No, B.
Oh,
because
B.
they're flat.
Right.
You just got to round the corner, you know.
Oh, you did. Nice,
Yeah.
sweetheart.
What? We all did stupid stuff when we were kids.
Oh,
You just remember something else stupid you did?
yeah.
Oh.
Potentially while I was underage. So it's not illegal, I don't think. But I definitely knew how to do my dad's signature.
Well, the statute of limitations is probably way up if it was when you were a kid.
Probably. I definitely could do my dad's signature.
Did catch that.
I know. I got that you were saying I'm old. I just wasn't going to let you have it. I definitely. And then I learned how to do my mom's. She has like a P, the way she does her P, and sometimes that's what she uses for a signature, just that. I don't even know what I used it for. I think I just wanted to know. Because I didn't really get in trouble. And I did well on tests and not necessarily well on tests. I did okay on tests.
Right.
But I had good grades. Maybe. Did I have to have my parents' signature to drop chemistry and physics? Once I got into, I was like, science, yes. And once it turned into math, I was like, this is no longer science. And for that reason, I'm out. And I think I might have used my dad's signature to get me out of physics and chemistry.
Well, he knows now.
Maybe if they're listening to this. But I did my senior year. I was 18. So I just signed all my own things. I still told my parents if it was like, hey, we're doing something. But for Daffodil, I was out of school my senior year a lot anyway. So, but I don't think I ever changed a grade.
Well, I didn't necessarily change a grade.
You changed it for your parents. You didn't go into the computer. You didn't like hack in and change everything. No way, man. That's crazy. I don't know that I've ever... I've had enough concussions that there's probably some stuff I'm forgetting.
Bunch of tangles and weaves up there.
It's a
Tangles and weaves.
It's like cauliflower ear, but in my brain, I'm assuming.
Just little like mushrooms.
Yeah. Yeah. It's just in there. And if anybody were to look in there, I'd be like, whoa, that is pretty. That's pretty. That's cute. It's not usable, but it's adorable. That's probably what it would say. I would just be like, oh, wow, 12 or 13, you say. Doesn't show. Not a bit. It's okay. I didn't think I was klutzy.
Where am I at? Where am I going?
I never thought that I was clumsy. So somebody was like, hey, you're clumsy. And I was like, oh, I thought I had great balance. The things you check, I was like, I'm really good at things. And then to find out, like, oh, some of those things are not.
Part of the issue, though, is it's not like that you're super bad balance, but when you trip, you actually fall. Right? And you actually, like, hurt yourself.
I do.
Whereas, like, I'm clumsy.
Yeah.
And I trip a lot, but I don't necessarily hit the ground. I usually catch myself. Although the other day I did not.
Oh, black that was ice.
Boom.
Yeah.
Straight on my back.
That was ice. That wasn't you being klutzy.
No.
Have you seen the video? There was this video of the guy on ice, and he's like walking, and it's like... he's like catch himself and then slip around again and catch himself and then slip around again. Oh man, that was
that's
funny.
Usually me on ice, but this time these shoes that they weren't like hard sole shoes, but I think with the cold, they were definitely pretty stiff.
yeah.
And next thing you knew, it looked like I was running backwards, and then I was horizontal and met with the pavement. So
So sorry. I know that it hurt you.
it was.
But you never explained to me how you.
Oh yeah, it was. It looked like on Home Alone, where he's like, "Wow." I'm so glad that my pain is hilarious to you.
You're not in pain much anymore.
Yeah, not much. I'm still in pain.
A week and a half ago.
Anyway, so which brings me to another thing.
Okay.
So way back when, I believe I was in 3rd grade, in Kokomo, they had an ice storm.
Oh, I love ice storms.
See, you have all of these. Oh, I love this. Ooh, I love that. That's because anytime the wind blows, you guys close school out here. So
No, I experienced my first ice storm in Indiana.
so anyway,
Continue.
very extreme because it was definitely freezing rain. Everything was coated in ice except for I
Beautiful.
didn't know this,
Oh,
right? And we were living in this townhouse, so upstairs, downstairs, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
But coming out the front door, you had a porch, and then like 3 stairs,
Yeah.
landing, and then like 4 stairs,
oh,
and then like that, right? So I'm just getting ready to go to school, right? Because I gotta go like down the stairs because we were on the corner, around the corner, and then down to the other end of the block to catch the bus. Well, I don't know where my mom was. Anyway, I go out the door, right? I'm just walking along. It's just, it's cold,
yeah.
right? But it doesn't look like there's snow anywhere because it had freezing rain the night before. I hit that first step off the porch
Yeah.
and said, bam, down the 3 stairs, right? And so I get up and I'm like, and finally get stood up and I'm like, oh, all of the ice must be on the pavement. And so, so I go onto the grass, which has a hill because there's still another tier to go down. And I take one step and I slide down the grass onto the sidewalk because that's all ice too.
Yep.
And then next thing you know, one of my friends from school comes by and he's already out playing. He's like, hey, school's canceled. No, sure didn't.
Could have avoided all of that. Oh, honey.
So it was fun.
Yeah, you went unintentionally sledding.
Yeah, with no sled. It's
With
like
your body.
playing soccer with no ball.
Tobogganing.
But more importantly, what you drinking?
More importantly, here's my glass.
There's your glass. There are many like it, but this one is mine. Name that movie.
It's the guy with Favre.
Full Metal Jacket.
Full Metal Jacket. I was going to get there. I was getting there. I was going back in order of the movie in my head. I am drinking a ginger peach tea. And it has a couple sprigs. I don't know if you can see it. A couple sprigs of fresh thyme. And a little bit of honey and a little bit of Indiana maple syrup.
Ooh, fancy.
Yes. What are you drinking?
Something spicy. It's bubbly. So it's got some bubble waters in it. Looks like it's got some apricots in it. It definitely has some homemade jalapeno syrup in it.
It does.
And then I don't know exactly, maybe a citrus bubble.
Peach.
citrus adjacent, but yeah, it's really good.
It is a peach Waterloo with jalapeno, homemade
Don't you
jalapeno
do it.
simple syrup, and some dried apricots.
You know, it's stuck in my head again.
Yeah.
Waterloo.
That is.
Every flipping time. Does that make you happy?
Yeah. It really does. I should watch all of the Mamma Mia's.
You would need to get somebody who is here to watch them as well, since they've never seen them.
Oh, yeah. Our Spawn hasn't seen Mamma Mia.
Say that again? They can hear you.
Our Spawn has not seen Mamma Mia.
That is
I was
just
like-
terrible.
Shook. What?
Shook.
Shooketh. You know what we do need? More time. Any amount of time that would be able to happen. We're going to have to plan it. Put it on the calendar.
Well, she gets home before I do. You guys could like watch it before I get home.
She doesn't get
Like
that much
pieces.
home
Pieces.
before you, oh.
Chunks.
She doesn't like that. She doesn't like watching movies in chunks.
Because she is mine.
Yeah, you don't like watching movies in chunks
I
either.
don't like watching shows in chunks either.
No,
Drives me nuts.
that's okay. Short drive.
It is a short drive.
Short drive.
Hey, easy with that thing. You don't know where it's going to go off.
What do you mean?
It might go off and hit somebody.
Oh, if I let go, yeah, I probably will. And I probably will hit the microphone if it's close to my face. That's probably not great. So, well, there's that.
So there's that.
All right. Well, here's the thing.
Here's the thing.
I'm going to need for you to like and subscribe.
Yes, we would love for you to do that. But more importantly, we would love for you to comment.
I do. I want to know
Something
what you're
below.
drinking because I want to make it.
Yeah. Tell us your favorite drink so that we can come up with a homemade option. Right?
Also-
Not necessarily a bought option. Because that can be a thing that we're doing development for a special project that's a long ways down the road.
Yeah, a long ways down the road.
But we definitely want to make sure that we're doing the project beforehand
Yeah.
so that when it's time,
I gotta
we can
do
just
some
go.
R&D, folks.
We can just have it set and ready to go.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
But I do want to know what you're drinking because I would like to try it. I love tasty things, tasty drinks. And what else?
You love tasty drinks and what else? Tasty food?
Obvi. No. Oh, the beginning. What did you say?
Oh, tell us about what elaborate plan
Yeah.
that you may have come up with to get yourself out of some trouble and really probably got yourself in more trouble.
I want to see you being silly.
Yeah. It's always fun to remember those things if you have a family that doesn't necessarily still hold it as like a grudge type thing where you can
they
laugh
think
about it
it's
now.
silly.
Right? Like, oh my goodness, I can't believe you thought you could get away with that. Right?
Yeah, well, frontal lobes aren't developed.
Right.
There's not a lot that we...
And your forethought is of about 10 feet, right? So,
Yeah. I think by the time that my frontal lobe was formed, so they say 25, I think that I had 3 or 4 concussions by then.
explains a lot.
Maybe. I don't remember. That's all right, though.
All right, guys. Thanks for watching.
Yeah.
Like she said, like, subscribe, comment, all that fun stuff. And we will see you next week. Bye.